welcome everybody to tonight's stream, Infamous versus Duel. The roles are going to be reversed, so Infamous, even though they are the orange team, they are going to be attacking first. Duel is going to be on the defense. My name is Thrive. I will be casting tonight's Infamous League match. The map is going to be Cafe Dostoevsky. We have already done map bans, so luckily we should be ready to go. As you can see, we got a little fancy border up ahead that is brought to you by MapBan GG. Wonderful little tool to use for Streamlabs. And let's get this match finally underway so we can finally have a good night's sleep. The first ban is going to be from Duel on the blue team. Remember that the rules are reversed. That's partially my fault, but we're just going to deal with it. Not the biggest thing in the world to deal with. First ban is going to be Thatcher. Thatcher has EMP grenades, he can take out electronics, he can just clear up a lot of crap to start that site push. So it's a great ban coming in from the offense. The orange team, their first ban is going to be Ying. Ying recently buffed and nerfed in the same week. As I am aware, she did have 4 Candelas and she got her smoke grenades back. 4 Candelas! That is absolutely disgusting. She now has 3 according to the most recent patch notes. Mira is going to get banned too. Mira, arguably the strongest defender in Rainbow Six Siege. When she was released back in Velvet Shell, she completely revolutionized defense, making sites that weren't viable, creating new sight lines, creating strats just around her for offense and defense. And the final ban of this match is going to be Echo. So, everything is working. We are live. Oh my lord. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Let's get this match started. Finally. We're gonna have we're gonna have Duel on the defense first. The first side of this match is gonna be on Kitchen. Kitchen was changed in Operation Phantom site in year 4. They completely expanded the kitchen. They got rid of the bomb inside a bakery and instead they put it in the back area of the extended kitchen. They also got rid of some of the windows inside of the bakery and they created a completely side room to enter the bakery from. So this site is one of the favorites when Cafe was reintroduced back into
Attackers need to locate and
Phantom site, but here we are finally back in it. We're gonna start on Kitchen. We got Mute, we got Valkyrie, we got Jaeger, we got Bandit, and we got Maestro. Maestro with those evil eye cams gonna be very important in holding the site. He offers information. He can deny the diffuser. He can just be a straight and consistent nuisance when it comes to attacking. Let's see here. Let's see what kind of strats we're going to go with. So the kitchen wall, or the main bakery wall, is reinforced. That's a go-to. That wall is not reinforced, but you got some issues. The red staircase wall is also going to be reinforced. I've seen strats where they leave that and they open that up for a rotate and they put the castle in that hallway right there in that location. So let's check the back area. Kind of confused me at first. But we are going to start the push on the offensive end. Webby, I don't know how to pronounce that name. He is going to be on top, along with Devin67. Scapper is already pushed into Bakery, taking out an Evil Eye Cam. Some drone work coming in from Frozen Gilly. Good work coming in from there. Duel Hybrid is going to take out that drone, though. He is going to get spotted. Scope Bennett is also down there. Wubby has dropped down from the hatch. Downstairs, though, Scapper is just kind of just chilling by himself. As we go back upstairs, this is where all the real action is going to come from. Scope is going to take out Dex. So that is the butt gone. Duel is going to get into engagement with Wubby. Scope did get some HP taken out of him,
located
but
by
not enough to
attackers.
kill him. Scapper is just still downstairs, just really just doing whatever you want. All the action is upstairs, as Apex is gonna take out Hybrid with the Jackal. Or not, yes, Jackal. Gilly gonna do some drone work as the Thermite should. You shouldn't really be pushing into engagements with the Thermite. As Apex is gonna hold this angle onto the Jaeger. Wubby is gonna drone out the Jaeger though. Scapper, the controller disconnects. Scapper is gonna get a kill onto whoever, but Born for Revenge is gonna refrag. There is gonna be an engagement pretty soon though. Wubby and Apex seem to have this Jaeger sandwiched in. I do not know who's gonna make the first move. Seems like Jaeger is gonna make the first move. He is gonna peek the IQ. IQ is gonna take him out. We're gonna have a 2v3. Apex with a little bit of HP damage, but not enough to really be in real danger. Wubby is gonna get on his IQ scanner. Gonna look for the Mute and Bandit. Born is gonna get his Nitro Cell out. He's gonna walk around with it, I guess. Wubby is gonna put the breach charge. He's gonna get the vertical angles opened up. Razor is gonna power from above. The risk of using a breaching charge is that even though you're opened up a sight, the enemy can also use that sight against you. So it's always useful to watch where you're aiming. Frozen Gilly is gonna push in the sight as my controller dies again. Jesus. And blue team is gonna win the round. Good solid performance coming in from the blue team. Gonna deny the defuse. Good hold coming in from Duel Esports. And I'm gonna fix the controller dying issue right this second. Fireplace Mining Room, another site that was been decently popular lately. Usually in the old days, cafe, it would have been upstairs, bakery, and then mining and dining room. Where you had the train room kind of in between, that's your main choke point. Recently, dining and reading became a very popular site. It's fairly balanced. All the ceiling on the site is all destructible.
By attackers.
You get rotate point using that hallway in the 90 hall right here. You get good amount of space on pillars. Use the upstairs. They did remove the hatch though. There used to be a hatch inside of the freezer. That got removed in place.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Just bare flooring. Let's see what else. There used to be 2 windows inside of the dining room. There's only 1 now. As well as some visual changes to
10 seconds to insertion.
train room. Train room did not get changed there.
5 seconds left.
So as we finish up the defense setup, looks pretty typical. There is a clash though. That is very interesting.
The bomb.
We're gonna see how that clash is gonna fare against the offense when they have a Sophia and a Nomad. Both are pretty good counters to clash. As we begin, Apex, the whole team is held up to the ceiling. I believe a Nitro Cell was used. That was used by the Cade. Trying to get an early pick with the Nitro. Valkyrie came scattered across the sites. As Scapper is going to get his first kill onto Ares. Board for Revenge. Kind of, taking a risk right here, keeping the hatch. Taken out by Scapper on the Sophia. Scapper is about half HP. He's gonna have to be pretty conservative on his gunfights if he wants to stay alive. Meanwhile, Infamous Legion just has complete control of top.
The bomb has been located.
Meanwhile, Duel is struggling down the shoulders with the vertical angles being opened up. But Scapper is gonna get down. He does have the ability to revive himself. One of 2 operators in the game to have that ability, both being Doc and Zoe. Duel is just gonna take these gunfights using the vertical angles. They don't care. Wubby is gonna get down by the Jaeger. Jaeger's gonna get pinged out, but I don't think he's gonna have enough time to get the kill, so he's just gonna have to remain downstairs. He is gonna peek though onto the Zofia. He is gonna, oh no, Nomad, my apologies. He is gonna take out the Nomad on that new balcony.
I'm here, buddy.
Meanwhile, Dex is gonna get downed as well. He is gonna get revived. Meanwhile, Wubby is gonna get revived as well. So, even though there's enough damage, both of Duel's players are both on pretty good HP. It doesn't take a lot to kill 3 of Infamous's players, so they could theoretically win this.
Enemy located. Second floor.
Hopefully you're gonna take out that mute jammer. Yeah, Scapper and Wubby are just on very low HP, as Scope is gonna take out Dex.
Shot ready.
Scope is on pretty good HP. He's gonna break down that barricade, offer support for the Clash. As Infamous, they really need to get this push going, or else they're not going to be able to have time to plant the bomb. Clash is going to get spotted. She is going to deny it. As Scapper is going to get a kill from the... Oh no! Razor is going to kill... Oh my! It is now like Scope on the Jaeger.
10 seconds to go.
Infamous only... Oh, he can deny this plan. He is going to deny the plan. Oh my lord! Scope with the clutch. Clash being useful since the entire enemy team was on low HP. That is so unfortunate coming from Infamous Legion. Oh my lord. What a play coming from Scope. Honestly, player of the match so far in terms of just frags. Scapper is not far behind, but Scope is definitely making his frags worthwhile. 2 clutches in a row. As we are going to go to Cocktail and Bar. 6-pick change is going to happen. Goyo is going to get picked out for the Bandit. Bandit not really useful on this site. There's too many walls to really cover and open up. But Goyo can remove some choke points such as Cigar Lounge. He can
Attackers
remove
need
choke
to
points,
locate
white
and
stairs,
defuse bombs.
white hallway, carpet stairs, new hatch. You can also use his shields just as cover, but you have to be careful when you're hiding behind them because they can explode and they will kill you. So we got a Goyo shoe coming up from Cigar Lounge. In this far corner, I like to refer this corner as a bad word. I'm not gonna say it on stream, but it's usually one of the
Attackers
most,
have located a
or
bomb.
usually one of the best corners to hide in Siege due to just how
10
many
seconds remaining.
protections it gives you. You can't be spotted from the windows. You
5
can't be
seconds
spotted
left before
unless they're
insertion.
far into Cigar Lounge. The only real weak point you have
Attackers
is white
objective
stairs.
is to defuse a bomb.
Stop worrying about grenades.
That is going to be your only issue when hiding into that corner. But, who knows? Hopefully Infamous Legion can pick up a round. This map is fairly defender heavy, as with recent trends of Rainbow Six Siege. As we're going to rappel all the way upstairs, Scapper and put in some free fires. Nothing comes
Attackers have
of
located
it.
a bomb.
Infamous Legion, fairly high number of players. I think the average rank on this team is champion, I believe. Meanwhile, Duel is mostly high plat. But they're taking it to Infamous. Infamous World just taking their time, doing some good drone work. Dex is gonna drop. Nobody downstairs, I believe. No, the closest person on blue team downstairs is Goyo, but he's gonna come back up. Scope is just gonna chill by himself. Oh, never mind. And Born to Revenge is gonna peek the hack and get away with it. You absolute mongrel. As Webby is gonna drop. Drones flying in and out everywhere. Scapper is gonna put some shots, get some shot put into him from the Goyo. As Scope is gonna kill Webby.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Born for Revenge is on very low HP. Ares is gonna take out Scapper. But Scope is gonna take out Dex, and that just leaves Apex all by himself. Apex is gonna take out Scope, but he is gonna get recracked by Hybrid. Very good hold coming in from Duel. This could be a 7-0, really. If Infamous can't pick up momentum, this could be a 5-0, 6-0 split, or 5-1, 6-0 split coming into the favor of Duel. That would be tremendously bad coming from Infamous. They are the favorites to win this match, judging based on elo and rank. So the more they lose, theoretically, the mind games come in, and frustration builds up, and tension builds up. It's going to be fairly difficult to come back if you're all playing angry. Meanwhile, Scope is just being the hero of Duel right now. Born for Revenge has also got some kills on the board, but Scope is just taking out Infamous left and right. It is not even a game to him. He came out to play.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
As we go back to kitchen and dining.
Let them come.
Pretty standard hold coming in. Capcan is going to get played. Capcan is an operator that I deeply despise. I am not a big fan of Capcan.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
Not a big fan of Capcan at all.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Don't wake up.
As we go in, Scope is just going to peek the doorway. You absolute monster. What are you doing? Meanwhile, 3 of Infamous Legion's players are going to rappel up to the rooftop. That seems to be the basis of all their attack strategies. Just work their way down. Gilly and Wubby are both, well, going to rappel up to the roof. Rooftop party, I guess. Meanwhile, the complete opposite is for Duel, as they are all downstairs. Gilly is the only one outside, being the Thermite. As we are going to have Scapper just do some roam clear, nothing really important. He is not going to find anybody, so that could accelerate the push of Infamous. But it seems like they're just going to take their time and push in the last minute or so, which is about the average time for the push. You don't want to spend too much time roam clearing because you're not going to have time to execute your push. Nitrocell is waiting for Revenge. Gonna kill absolutely nobody. Scapper is gonna push them and Scapper is gonna get a kill. It is gonna set the pace of what this round is gonna be. Meanwhile, a lot of vertical angles being opened up by Dex. Play those angles effectively. As Wubby is going to get a kill on the Scope. That is the top frag for Duel removed out of the game. Out of this round. Dex is going to kill Razor. And I believe Infamous is going to begin their push. Dex is going to kill on Ares. And I think this round is going to get dropped up. Flawless round coming from Infamous Legion. Finally getting the first round in. Scapper really being the hero of this story. Really, this match is a tale of 2 players being Scapper and Scope. So, if these two are gonna have a frag race, it's gonna get fairly interesting. I'm gonna go back to kitchen, service, and cooking. Same lineup coming from Infamous Legion. Duel is gonna pull out the Caveira. I believe the 6th pick is gonna take place. Indeed it will. And we are going to see a lesion.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Little technical work going on. Back to the match. Downstairs hold yet again. Probably the same tactic. No Kapkan this time. We opted to go for mute and bandit. Deny any
10 seconds remaining.
entry or breach. Anti-gadget.
5 seconds remaining.
As Scope is going to be upstairs inside a memorial train dining
Attackers
area.
must locate and defuse the bomb.
And let's see what else is going on here. Is Born for Revenge gonna play that aggressive playstyle he's been playing so far in this match? Which, to be fair, has been working. Explosion gonna go off. I believe that's one of the players launching the nitro. Hatch is gonna get broken. Scapper is gonna kill Scope. That means Scapper has the most kills in the lobby right now. Dex 6-7 is gonna push in. Full man push from upstairs. Almost Empire-esque, if you want to think of it that way. Meanwhile, Duel just take their time downstairs inside kitchen. Born for Revenge is upstairs. He is gonna out. And there's the drop down. Dex is gonna spot it. Born for Revenge is also gonna get spotted by Scapper. Scapper is just on a fragging spree right now. As Duel Razor is gonna toss his nitro. But this should be a kill. No, it's not gonna be a kill. Barely misses the nitro toss. And he needs to get punished for such unfortunate things going on for Razor. Scapper with another kill.
Bomb located by attackers.
As Infamous Legion is gonna begin their push onto kitchen. Scapper's gonna get another kill. Scapper is gonna go for the
Attackers have
ace.
located a bomb.
I'm sure that he is wanting his teammates to back off, but Lovey is gonna steal his ace. If I were Scapper, I would be not upset with my teammate, but I'd be pretty butthurt. It's not often you get an ace in a competitive scene. We're gonna go back to cocktail and bar for the last round of this half. Can Duel hold on? If they win this, they win their split. If they lose, they're not in a bad position, but they really do need to win this round to get the 4-2 split. Infamous are gaining momentum. They're finally getting to the groove. I think they figured out their Duel's playstyle, and I think that they're finally understanding
Attackers
that
need
in
to
order to
locate and
kill
defuse
them,
bombs.
they need to get the drones in, they need to get the pinching of the rotates and other positions down. And they
Attackers have
can't,
located a bomb.
well really, it's still a tale of two players. Scope really hasn't been able to do much in the past couple of rounds, but that doesn't mean that he can't do anything. He is the #1 fragger on Duel. Scapper, meanwhile, is just really taking that fragger role to heart. 11 kills, 3 deaths, putting out quite the performance so far. He's only 9 kills away from hitting a 20 bomb, and we're almost half the
Attackers
time. He still has room to get some kills. So, let's see where the pushes are going to be
Attackers
coming
have dropped the
from.
bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
As Infamous Legion is just gonna push all the way up. He's gonna take a breaching charge through the window, do some drone work. Free Fire's coming in, and he's gonna get taken out by Borg. You absolutely. Infamous Legion is now a man behind in the first 30 seconds of the round. And Duel look to control Cigar Lounge with Castle, interesting enough. No rotate. I guess they're just gonna use White Hallway as the rotate. Meanwhile, people are dropping hatches left and right on. Bucks trying to put some shots in. Meanwhile, Scope is going to get aggressive. Born for Revenge is going to get aggressive. He is going to get taken out by Gilly on the thermite. But that is the cruiser inside Cigar. Scope is going to get refragged by Dex. Dex is specifically going to pick up the diffuser, yes, and he's at half HP. So an HP advantage coming through Duel, but not by a lot. As Doctor is done by Dex. Man advantage. Razor is going to hold the line. Well, he is going to get a frag onto Ares and is now up to Razor in a 3v1. He's going to get spotted by the Buck. As Buck looks to push this, he has got the goo mine inside of him. And Dex kind of panicking with the skeleton key there, not realizing that Legion has not died yet. And we're at a 3-3 split coming into the second half. Solid performance coming in from Duel, but they are slowly losing their grip. Meanwhile, Legion is picking up the pace, and they're moving quite formidably up on the score sheet. As they're gonna go kitchen site. Alright,
Attackers need to
here we
locate and
go.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
Let's see what strats that the champions are gonna put up next. Okay, rotate hole coming in. I'm assuming that there's gonna be ADSs on the front counter. Oh, there goes one right there. And while my magnets are also in play, check the backside real
Attackers have located a
quick.
bomb.
Any rotates being made.
10 seconds to insertion.
Nope, doesn't seem like it. That rotate up front is pretty interesting
5
though.
seconds left before insertion.
As the
Attackers are heading
small
out to
room
defuse the
inside of
bomb.
Victory is gonna get reinforced. Mute jammer is gonna get put down. Barbed wire on the staircases. How is Duel going to react to this? As Scope is, or Hybrid's gonna get taken out by Wubby. I believe that was, yes, it was Lumpy. Gilly gonna take some shots. Ares, not gonna land any. But my movement all over the place inside side, as well as ADSs. Meanwhile, it seems that Duel is not partaken to upstairs control. They're just gonna try to force their way inside. Dex. That is the Wamai dead. He is now pushed
Targets detected.
in.
First
He's gonna take out Legion. That is a 2K coming in from Scope. Scapper is on very low HP. Take out Scope. Ares is gonna get taken out by Wubby. Meanwhile, Scapper is gonna get killed by Born for Revenge on the rappel. Dynamite is gonna take out Apex, and that leaves Razor and Revenge against Wubby. Nice little prone hole being made right there. As Revenge is going to look for Wubby and his placements. They have successfully found the free fire between left and right. Wubby's in a very stiff predicament. As Revenge and Razor are going to both push him to site. Plant is going to go down for Duel. As Revenge is going to take out Wubby. And Duel wins their first attacking round, and they are back in the lead of this match. Solid performance from both teams coming in. As Born for Revenge is catching up on the frags, he is tied. As we are going up the cocktail and bar. Get your drinks, ladies and gentlemen. Six pick coming on to the Capitao. Pretty interesting choice.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
As explosions everywhere, making angles. That's another thing they updated with Cafe back in the site. They added indestructible counters and closets and just the whole thing just to create more lines of sight creatively. Pretty nifty tool once you understand what's going on. As we check out what their setup is going to be like.
10 seconds to go.
Seems like it's going to be a heavy cigar hold, which makes sense. It's arguably the
5
most
seconds
important
left before
room
insertion.
attacking the site. Arguably one of the most important rooms
Attackers
on the
objective
map,
to locate bombs.
as Maestro turns are going to get placed. And Duel have all decided to push into the bakery side. Group push is not always a bad idea. Especially if someone gets spawn peeked, you can get the refrag. We look and see what's going on. Dex is downstairs roaming. Frozen is on the Maestro cam. There is no IQ on the other team. I don't know why I thought there was. But Ares is going to repel. He is not going to be knowing of the bandit who is proning. Nope, never mind. Bandit is going to get spotted. I do not think he knows that it is Capitao. So Firebolt is incoming. Firebolt is down. And he is going to get taken out by Scope on the Sophia, similar to Scapper. But Scapper is going to fire right back on the Valkyrie. And he's going to take out Scope with a nice headshot. Capitao Bolt's going to get fired as Scapper gets another kill on Born for Revenge. As Wubby has taken some HP loss from the Firebolt. I believe that is both Firebolts down from Capitao. Flash grenades coming out, forcing Wubby to back off. Gonna mess up his own flash grenade. Oh no, he is blind. Scapper is gonna get a kill on the Hybrid. He's on very low HP, but he's making his shots count. Ares is gonna get down, and it is all up to Razor, as the Wolves are going to pounce on him. Spray fire's coming in from the micro. And that is just unfortunate. Duel really had that control, really. If they didn't mess up. If Scope didn't get taken out by Scapper, he probably would have been able to get some more frags. He was not on any low HP whatsoever. They did push Smoke out of the corner. They could have pushed him in the hallway. Oh, no problem there. It was just bad timing coming in from the flash grenades that really costed them. Ares flashing himself on accident. I mean, he could have shot the ADS a little bit earlier. He did see it on his screen. Just some constructive criticism. But we are going to Kitchen again, the site that Infamous Legion lost. Dokkaebi gonna get switched out for Ash. Castle is gonna be in play.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have discovered the location
Check
of a
out
bomb.
what is going on here. Seems to be the same strategy coming on. So I'm assuming Castles are gonna go up the hallway to find locations for the other team. This has been a very close game despite the differences in elo.
10 seconds
It
remaining.
just really tells that a coordinated team can beat any team.
5 seconds to insertion.
Keep that in mind, folks, while you're watching.
Attackers
As you
objective
see
is to defuse the
here,
bomb. Attackers
hallway
dropped
is
the diffuser.
completely canceled
Attackers have
off
recovered their
almost.
diffuser.
Ah,
Attackers recovered
Frozen
the bomb
Gilly gonna
diffuser.
go with the castle trick and the shotgun.
Mag change. Throwing magnet. Deploying ADS. Magnet activated.
I do believe he just wasted his castle though because he did destroy an alpha, so the castle is wasted unless he meant to do that.
Device set.
Next is to pre-fire the front door.
Setting C4.
Nitro it is not going to get anybody nor take any damage off of anyone as I choke onto my own words.
Deploying
Bubby is upstairs,
magnet online.
just chilling. Scope is going to push up as Revenge is in the path of Frozen Gilly. Castle is going to get blown up. Let's focus on this castle real quick. Apex Nitro is going to get wasted. There's 2 wasted Nitros for Infamous Legion.
Losing our defense.
Ball coming in from the Dokkaebi. And Castle is going to get taken out by Jackal. Jackal is on 10 HP, walking away with his life. As Scope is going to be nearby, and so is Dokkaebi. Apex is going to take out Scope on the prone to Bandit. Do not believe there's an ADS or will my charge in the vicinity, so one grenade could kill him. I do not think Dokkaebi has frag grenades anymore. They got replaced with stuns. Wamai is going to get pushed by the Thermite. You still have Wubby on the stairs. Apex is going to take out Born for Revenge. Apex is going to take out Hyder. Wubby is going to go in for the refrag. Wubby is going to get the refrag. Pretty simple siege going on right here. Refrags and all. Slow Peak's coming in from the Thermite. Going to watch the staircase. I do not know if that's going to work out because... Well, he is going to take out Wubby, but he is going to get taken out by Scapper. It is a
Bomb diffuser has been
1v2.
dropped.
2 top frags on Infamous Legion. Never mind. I eat my own words. It is a Nomad versus a full HP Wamai and Mute.
15 seconds to go.
And Dex is going to land a headshot onto Ares. Infamous Legion, for the first time in this game, have the lead. They are 2 rounds away from the Duel's not doing a hard job though. They're doing a pretty fantastic job. They just got caught on the refrags that previous round. And it just happened to be so that Infamous Legion got the refrags. Kind of hard to go into more detail on refrags when all it is just getting another kill after somebody dies. Just evening up the players that are alive. Reading room and fireplace hall is the next site. Blackbeard is gonna get picked, as well as Valkyrie, the two Navy SEALs. Making quick work.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Check
attackers.
out what is gonna happen here. I expect there to be some rotates. I do not know where. Usually some teams like to open up that little closet area just for some extra breathing room. Kind of an extension of the site. These are the sight lines already made into the hallway. Nice. What is going on upstairs?
10 seconds to go. Bomb located
Vertical
by
sight
attackers.
lines are going to be made too to cover up those plant
5
spots.
seconds left. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
And if you watch this and you're playing on PC, if you're playing on Xbox, you can do this for. All strats work the same. It doesn't matter what platform you're playing on. It doesn't really matter. This game is the same on every single platform other than control scheme. That's all that what matters is that you use the strat effectively and you coordinate with your team well enough in order to win yourself the strat. Seems like Duel is gonna take time floor control. See what they're up to. Hybrid is gonna take a lot of HP out of himself. I do not believe what that was from. Did he get into a gunfight with the Dex? Or did he just so happen to almost kill himself with a breaching charge? Apex is going to take out Bucket for revenge. Going out. Ash is not going to make it in time, so she's not pursue it. Scope is going to take out Apex on the Finka. Finka boost incoming. As she is going to get taken out by Scapper, who is now on 16 kills. Dex is going to hit his shots on the Ares. Scapper is going to get a kill on the Hybrid and is all of the almost all of the shots on the Vigil. Deagle and Scapper is just popped down there and finish off the round. Scapper is only 2 kills away from dropping 20 bomb. Great performance coming in from him. Duel needs to win 2 rounds to tie this game. There are ties in this league. I just found out before I started casting. There are 2 rounds to tie. Legion only needs 1 round to win. It is very hard to attack on this map. But can Infamous close this game out? According to recent rounds, they are going to. But this is Rainbow Six Siege, and anything can happen in Rainbow Six Siege on any given day.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Watch the Team Empire versus Fnatic game in the previous last location. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's sort of blown up, rotates being made, things being reinforced. Now, Duel did get cigar control last time they attacked the site. They could just not get control of White Hallway. Scapper was like, I'm just gonna kill everyone, and that's what he did.
5 seconds to insertion.
So what Duel needs to do is,
Attackers are
first
moving
of
out
all,
to
they need to
locate a
kill
bomb and
Scapper.
defuse it.
They also need to get control of Cigar again. And they also need to get control of White Hallway or just Cigar area in general so they can begin a push. There is a rotation into the freezer that they can use if they get control of White. Meanwhile, they have this entire balcony to use whether or not they want to use her. So we are on match point. Infamous Legion are just one round away from winning this match. That's the point. Dex is gonna get some shots put into him. Born Memento is gonna get taken out by Scapper. That is the Fuser in the control of the defense. This is not a very good predicament to be in at all. As Infamous Legion are just gonna... Gilly's gonna peek the hatch.
Boosting adrenals.
Scapper is gonna get the 20 bomb. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Scapper with the 20 kill game. He is gonna go for the
A bomb has
ace.
been located.
And that is a triple kill. He is just 2 kills away from ending this game off with an ace. And an astronomical amount of kills.
Throwing a frag.
Duel is gonna kill on the Apex, but that is gonna be it for Scapper's ace. As we watch the Man of Honor. Razor is just stuck on the hatch. Or not stuck on the hatch, stuck on the skylight, unable to do anything. He knows his team is lost. There's no possible way he's gonna kill 4 people, even with that LMG. I highly doubt it. Scapper is gonna get taken out though. Razor is just gonna run all the way over into the White Hallway. He ain't having none of it. He's gonna take his sweet time. As looks like
15 seconds to
Infamous
go.
are just dancing around the dead bodies. He is gonna take out
10
Lubby.
seconds to go.
Oh, he's gonna take out the Maestro. I'm making my own words.
5 seconds to go.
Is he gonna pull off the ace? No, he is not. The timer is gonna go
Operator,
down.
you are out of time.
Good game to Infamous Legion. Fantastic game.
It's a goddamn shame.